Hey guys, it's your girl Derry, aka Little Miss Sunshine, and I'm coming at you guys with another lock video. So yes, today is actually a really amazing video because I've actually hit half of a year. Today is my 6-month lock anniversary. So my locks are actually turning 6 months today. Half of a year that just sounds crazy because I feel like I just started this journey. I know I've been MIA for a little bit. I haven't been on here since my last lock update, which was 2 months ago, but I'm back and I'm better than ever, and I'm here to share what I've been going through and some more things with you guys. So first things first, if you're one of my usual subscribers, you will see that my appearance does look a little different. My hair has started to fill out for the most part, and they're actually starting to drop. I do have a few that are already beginning the locking. I think that some of them are actually locked. The majority of them are still, kind of smoothing out the kinks, but for the most part, they're locking. If you are new to my channel, so I'm on a lock journey, and this is my way of vlogging it. So if you are interested in a lock journey, or if you have locks and you are on your own journey and you're looking for somebody to relate to, please hit the subscribe button because my content is very specific to that. All right, so moving on. So yes, as you guys can see, I seem to be getting somewhere. They seem to be growing pretty great. I had my hair actually twisted. I retwisted it about a week ago, and then I put them in twists together so that I can have a twist out, and I kind of like it. It's okay, but I actually liked the twist better, and I'll insert some pictures for you guys so that you can see how that came out because it was super cute. But I actually just took the twist out today just for this video so that I can show you guys the majority of my progress. So now what might be a little different is that I have been semi-free forming. So I've only been retwisting or retightening my hair maybe every 6 weeks or so, just because I don't want to manipulate it too much. I try to keep as low manipulation as possible with my hair. So I have been interlocking and traditionally retwisting. So the reason for my interlocking is because the front portion of my hair has very loose curl texture. So it was pretty hard to keep them twisted with the regular traditional palm roll twist. So I started looking into interlocking, and people use interlocking when they, sweat a lot of high activity. If you work out a lot, some people will decide to retighten their hair by interlocking just so that it stays into the lock. The hair stays into the lock a lot longer than if you traditionally palm roll. Also, a lot of people with sister locks, that's the way that they retighten their hair. They use the interlocks because they use the interlocking method because it is a tighter lock, a tighter hold, and especially with those smaller strands of hair, it keeps it locked for a longer period of time, or in transition to locking it for a longer period of time than traditionally palm rolling. So my hair was coming a lot undone in the front when I was palm rolling it. So what I did was I interlocked probably the top portion of my head here. And it gave me the best results ever for my 6 months. And I know, you have to be patient with your hair, but you also have to try things out that you want to try. Not necessarily that, you went on a tangent and you looked on YouTube and somebody said that you should do this or do that. You should really go on what you feel like you want to do. You research on your own, and you see, you see what somebody's hair looks like interlocked and how their progression is going, and if it would suit you. It doesn't suit everybody, and not everybody is equipped to do so. So I've studied a lot of videos on how to interlock, and I use my crochet tool and I interlock it myself. Now, like I said, I don't do it all the time. I actually will interlock only if I feel like there's not a lot of progression in the locking stage of my new growth when I'm palm rolling. So I've only had to interlock my hair twice in my whole 6 months. And it has done wonders for me just because it allowed me to wash my hair regularly without worrying about the new growth unraveling all the time. Because when I first began, that was my biggest issue. My new growth would unravel every single time I washed it. So it was like I would have almost locks at the end of my hair, and then it would be like a fro on the top. So that helped with that. So I was able to wash my hair more frequently and not have to retwist my hair every single time I washed it. So that to me was the biggest perk. I was so excited about it. So yes, so I will be interlocking probably every 3 to 4 months, and then just palm rolling in between. As far as moisturizing, I still use my olive oil, my extra virgin olive oil, and water mixed in my water bottle. Shake it up, just spray it around. I don't even do it every single day anymore. I want to say after about 4 months, I really started to limit the manipulation in my hair a lot, to the point where I would just take my bonnet off, move my hair around a little bit and be done. Because I feel like what was going on was I have been so used to having loose natural hair, having permed hair, that I was forever trying to tame my locks. And I feel like it became a bit of an issue. I started to cover them a little bit more, which I don't have a problem with covering my locks, but I would originally only cover them because of energies. I do believe your antennas should be protected at all times if you feel like the energy isn't to your well-being, or you're unknown of what the energy is that you're going to walk into. Different things as to why I would cover my locks. But I got to the point where I was covering them all the time. And then I started noticing like, hey, I'm not really, I know I'm trying to keep my manipulation down, but I feel like I'm hiding them. And then I had to take a real good look in the mirror. And I feel like every time my hair got a little bit longer, it got a little bit wilder. My roots would begin to marry a little bit more. And I started feeling like I was untamed, like my hair was untamed. And I had to really sit back and say, hey, you put yourself on this journey, and you put yourself on this journey for a specific reason, so that you could find yourself, so that you weren't worried about having tamed hair all the time, and worried about society standards, and worried about what people are thinking about you and looking at you and things like that. And you were trying to move away from that. And right now you're actually putting yourself back in that position by constantly covering your locks. So I had to really, put on my big girl panties and say, hey, you put yourself in this position. This is what you wanted. You have to take every bit of it. So at that moment, I was like, hey, time to take the scarves off, time to put them up, only use them when I absolutely need to. I probably only used it once or twice since then. Just because my hair was a little dirty and I had a little bit of residue in my hair, and I was like, I don't want to go. I had to go to my kids' school, and I didn't want to go to my kids' school looking like that. So I, wore a scarf that day, but immediately the next day I was like, hey, I need to wash my hair. Just wash your hair. So I have been doing much better in the department of being more confident in my locks and, understanding my purpose of locking. I didn't do it for no reason. My locks are not a hairstyle. My locks are a lifestyle. My locks are my lifestyle. And that's what I want it to be, and that's what I'm going to allow it to be. So that's one thing that I had, a little bit of trouble with, but I'm finding my way slowly. Every day is a different day. Every day is not going to be the same. So I still am enjoying them very much. I can't thank myself enough for allowing myself a chance to actually change. As many of us girls know, we accumulate a lot of products, a lot of hair products, especially when we are natural. We accumulate all these products trying to see if this product's going to work, that product's going to work. And then when we get to a product, we always are buying that product. So it's very expensive to be natural. We all know that. So yesterday I was feeling a bit of darkness on, I feel like, my spirit. And I knew I wanted to get back into my lock videos. And I'm like, I have been slacking. But something on my spirit said, you need to cleanse. You need to cleanse. And I kept wondering, what does that cleanse mean? Does my spirit need to cleanse? Does my body need to cleanse? Does my mind need to cleanse? What do I need to cleanse? So I just started cleaning my house. So I'm cleaning my house room by room, getting everything all, clean, especially with this winter. We've been chilling. The windows haven't been open, things like that. So I'm cleaning up my house and I get to my bathroom. And to be quite honest with you, it's been a while since I went into my hair cabinet because my hair is locked. My hair is locking. I don't use a lot of products at all. I literally only use extra virgin olive oil for moisturization, and then I use my shampoo and conditioner. That's it. I don't use anything else on my locks besides my locking gel, of course. Speaking of which, I have changed my gel. Let me get that for you guys. So actually, by mistake, I picked up this lock gel because it kind of looked like the one that I would normally use, because I normally use Jamaican lime lock and twist gel. I actually picked up this Murray's gel lock. It holds cornrows, braids, locks, twists, tighten, longer. Yeah, whatever. So it does good things. I picked it up by mistake, and it's actually this like white color, and it's not a thin, super thin texture, but it is kind of thin. Actually, this has been the best twisting product that I've had. I've had 3 so far, and this one, I haven't had a flake issue. You get a few here and there, but it is the best locking gel that I've ever had. Now, I know, there is different ingredients in it that aren't very great for your hair, but this is what works for longevity wise as far as when I'm twisting my hair. My daughter is also in transition to be locked, so we both use this product and we don't use any other product. So back to what I was saying. I went through my hair cabinet, and mind you, this is the only thing that I use on my hair. And I pulled out almost 2 bags full. I'm talking like Walmart bags, not trash bags, but 2 bags full of hair products, because I literally don't even go in that cabinet anymore because there's nothing for me to go in there for. So I went in there, of course my flat iron's in there, my flat iron brush is in there. You have all of the combs, the brushes, all these things that I have not touched in the past 6 months. And I honestly don't think that I would probably ever touch them to my hair. Again, things that I didn't need. So I pulled out all of those hair products that I didn't need, and I was able to move forward. I was able to say, hey, I'm holding on to these products for no reason. I'm never going to be able to use these products again as long as my hair is locked. And whether, my mind changes, which I don't think it will, whether my mind changes in the future, it wouldn't be anywhere near in the near future. And these are things that are cluttering up my space, cluttering up my life, and they need to go. I'm almost hoarding these products. I don't use them. My daughter is locked, so she doesn't use them. And my husband and my son don't use them either. So that was big for me. It made me feel like, I've been changing myself, my inner self, and some of my exterior, like my hair. But I haven't been changing my surroundings because, I have to adapt, and I have to adapt my surroundings to what I'm going through as well. So getting rid of those products actually liberated me and made me feel a little bit better. And I feel like that was that spiritual need for me to get rid of all of those products that I don't need, that's cluttering up my space. And every time I go in the closet, I'm like, oh gosh, all of this is a mess. It needs to go. So I actually feel so great that I actually did that, So that is something that changed. That's something that it gave me a spark. I already knew I wanted to get on here and get you guys a video, show you guys my hair, give you guys an update. But there was something else going on inside of me that was like, you need something to get you over this hump that you're going through, this transition, to show that you are truly locking your hair. This is not a trial period. This is not something that's going to get combed out. Your hair is locking. You are starting something, a journey that is completely different than any journey that you've ever been on. So I'm super stoked. I'm ready for my hair to mature, to be quite honest. I'm not rushing it, but I'm ready for it to mature. I'm ready to have a ponytail. I'm loving my hair. Like, this curl right here, this curl is bomb. Like, that is a pretty curl. And if it was my regular hair, I would have been worrying about putting a product on it to make sure it didn't flatten out and fall and all types of stuff. And ain't nobody got time for that. So I do want to give you guys an update before I go on my hair so that you can see it, actual physical. So let me go ahead and give you my side view here. So as you can see, you know, they are they have some body to them because they were in those twists. They're very soft. Now I do have one that is already sealed. Let's see here, not that baby. Let me find the big baby. This one is almost sealed. As you can see, it's almost sealed there. Let's see, there's another one over here that's pretty thick, that's sealed. Let's see if I can find it for you guys before I go. I might not be able to, and watch me find it. I don't know if that's the one that I just showed you guys. That might be the one that's sealed over there. I have a few that's actually sealed that I'm probably not going to be able to pull out in time while I'm on the phone, while I'm on here with you guys, but I can tell that they're sealed. This one is sealing. You see how it actually has that little like L look. So when they seal, they kind of go into themselves, and it makes it like a round kind of thing down here at the bottom. So yeah, I'm showing a lot of progression when it comes to my locks. They're pointing towards that they're actually locking, and I couldn't be more happier about it. So here's the side. All right, now let me give you guys the back. So yeah, so yes, so I'm experienced a lot of change, guys, and I'm super excited. And again, I am back, so I will be back. I'm gonna try my best to get you guys monthly updates, and if not, sooner than that, maybe we can start weekly updates. Just gotta try to fit it in my schedule. But I do truly appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for tuning in today. Again, it's my 6-month lock anniversary. To all those that have turned 6 months, I know there's plenty of you out there. Congratulations to you too, and even further in you guys' stages. Again, if you guys want updates on what I got going on, just make sure you hit that subscribe button, and you also hit that bell so you can get those notifications. And I'll be back for you guys. I promise you I will. We'll see. I'll probably give you guys my wash routine, give you guys my day-to-day routine, let you guys see me a little bit more candid. But yes, thank you guys. Thank you for coming to my channel. Please make sure you subscribe, and please make sure that you hit that bell. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace.